Hey you guys, it's Peter, and I'm back. Of course I'm back. I'm not going anywhere. Beast! I'm YouTube famous now. Just like a white-winged dove sings a song, sounds like she's singing peacock. Somebody the other day in my comment sections of my video said, take a shot every time he flips a fan. Well, I don't drink, so I can't play that drinking game. But if you play the Peter Monn drinking game with all my catchphrases, especially the fan flipping, you would be wasted drunk watching my video. So if that's what you like to do, partake in it, but I don't suggest it. So anyway, hold your spirits. So let's get right into this video, shall we? I've been listening to Stevie Nicks all day long. There will be a learning experience, a little bit of drama, a little bit of discussion, of course. And there will also be always a little bit of Stevie Nicks in this video. No, but Stevie is a very important part of this video, as is Lana Del Rey, so let's just stay tuned. Okay. So anyway, I was sitting around today just doing my stuff and... Please hold. Oh, Lord. How's the drama phone? This is Peter speaking. Oh, Lord. Channon Rose, yes, She made a video talking about how everybody hates her on YouTube, poor thing. Oh, my Lord. I just can't. Oh, really? Okay, we'll have to go check it out. So anyway... Before I get into this video, let me just say, these are just my opinions. I do not wish anybody any harm, and they are just suggestions, okay? And I know that she doesn't watch my videos because she says she doesn't watch trash like mine, but, or she said something to that effect. But she might, Shannon, you might want to watch this video. You might get some suggestions out of this that you go, you know, that's really not a bad idea. I wanted to say something about Shannon before I went into this video because I've made numerous videos. I mean, literally, you guys, I need to tell you, my drama phone, the tweets, the snaps, the emails have been blowing up today about the Channon Rose video that she put out called, okay, well, we're going to talk about it, so I might as well make sure I know what the title of it is. Here she is looking at a scarecrow. People hate me, okay? So she made this video today called People Hate Me. The whole world goes crazy. So I'm sitting there and I'm thinking, now, before I make this video, okay, all the lovers of Channon Rose are going to say, don't talk about Channon Rose like that. Piss off. And then everybody else is going to either come and praise me or whatever. So I just want to say this about Channon Rose, okay? And, you know, put your opinions in the comment section below. Like I always say, I love to have a discussion. That's why my comments are open, unlike other drama channels. But anyway, I mean, I think conversation, I think dialogue, I think remaining teachable, all of that is very, very important to all of us, not just to Channon Rose or anybody else. So let's have a discussion about it. And actually, in her video, she said, I'm doing this to have a discussion, so please let me know what you really think in the comment sections below. Let me tell you about this lady I knew back in the day, okay? Her name was Nicole. I ain't even gonna fake these names no more, all right? So I worked with this counselor back in the day named Nicole. She was fantastic. I loved her. She was like 6'2", red hair, and she had that asymmetrical Prince hairdo. She won a roller skating award to that Charlene song. Do you remember? Oh, I'd be like, Nicole. I go, would you, what? There's like a roller skate magazine and she's on the cover of it. But anyway, so back in the day, we would always do group therapy, right, with the kids. And she came out of group one time. I was like, what is going on? She was sobbing, running down the hall back to the bathroom, right? So I'll go to them back. I'm like, Nicole, what's going on? No, I can't talk. I said, Nicole, what is going on? I was pulling up all kinds of videos of hers. So anyway, she comes out of the bathroom. She's like, they were so mean to me. And I said, well, what did you do? And she goes, well, we did a trust circle. And I go, what? And she goes, we did a trust circle. And I sat in the middle of it to demonstrate how it goes. And I let the kids go around in a circle and tell me what they really thought of me. No, girl, never. Not in a million years. You sat in a circle with 20 teenagers and let them just pick you apart? Baby, no. So listen, it takes a lot of courage. She dressed up like the scarecrow. Not a heart. 10 man. Channon Rose dressed up like a scarecrow today in her video. But anyway, so it takes a lot of courage to get on YouTube and say, hey, listen, I want to know what you really think about my channel. Is it stupid or is it not? So let me just say before going into this video what I think, and you all can timestamp this at 4 minutes and 33 seconds, or 37 seconds. Anyway, I do not, like, okay, as a YouTuber, her content bores me. I'm just gonna be honest with you, but I know a lot of people like her. There's a lot of channels I love that other people can't stand. Oh my God, I am obsessed. People ask me all the time, they're like, what do you watch? If you guys had any clue, I watch the craziest shit, okay? I am obsessed with this YouTuber called Brittany and Baby. Do you guys know her? It's her and her kid. She's like a mommy blogger. And I sat there the other day and I watched this video of her packing her kids' lunches for a week. And I was like, just entranced. So I want her to be my sister, basically. Go check out Brittany and Baby. She's fantastic. So anyway, if you like that kind of stuff, if you don't, but like me, I don't normally like that stuff. And do you ever find YouTubers and it's like, you don't care what they talk about, they're just so fantastic? That's when you know they have that X factor, okay? And she's got it. So does Channon Rose have it? I don't know. But for me, she's not my gig. And even back in the day when I made some videos on her about a year ago, and she'd sit on her bed and I just didn't care, okay? Like, it just wasn't my thing. But a lot of people really like her. So I don't really care for her content as a YouTuber. I think she markets to the extreme with her products that she's trying to make money off of. And so it seems very disingenuous to me. But as a person, I don't know her, okay? So this is not a personal slam towards Channon Rose. She may be a perfectly fine human being. If she called me on the phone and said, hey, listen, what you said hurt my feelings. I would like to talk about this. Or, you know, like, do you have suggestions for my channel? Because you are a little hard, you are a little direct, but like, you give some good advice. Because baby, listen, I know I do, okay? And I don't care what anybody says. They can sit there and say you're the old man of YouTube and whatever, but I'm not stupid, okay? And I've been around the block. Don't be fooled by the rocks that I got. I'm still Peter from the block. So anyway, so I went in and I watched this video. Well, let me just tell you, first of all, before we get into this, she talks in there about how she's losing subscribers and she's losing likes on Instagram and all this kind of stuff. She's like, I don't know if it's a YouTube thing or if it's happening to everybody or blah, 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 whatever. And I'm like, okay, so let's go check her social blade. So I went and checked her social blade now. Are you ready? And she posted the video today, okay, on her main channel. So today, she's gained 14 subscribers. The day before, she gained 878. I don't think I've ever gained that many subscribers in a day. The day before, she gained 588. The day before that, 359. The day before that, 278. Then she was in a negative for 39, then positive for 78, then negative for 21. She's back and forth, but in the last couple of days, she's gained. So why did she feel the need to make this video today? So then I went and I looked at her vlog channel. Well, I mean, today she's gained 23, yesterday 95, the day before that 45, then she had lost 12, lost 55, lost 32, gained 1. I mean, it's very up and down. Vlog channels are like that. People get bored of your shit, okay? That's just the reality. People sit there and they watch it. Plus, I do think there's something wrong with YouTube where they unsubscribe people when you upload videos. I do think that has a lot to do with it. So then I go, because y'all know she's got 3 channels, right? She marketed all 3 of them in her channel today, okay? I mean, this is part of it for me. As I watch a 6-minute video, she like does the intro and then right away it cuts to her book, which she's selling. Then she talks about her vlog, then she talks about her beauty thing, and then she talks about all these, she did her makeup on her beauty, so go follow her beauty channel. And then at the end of it, after she's cried and moaned about why nobody likes her anymore, she doesn't know why it is, let's have this discussion. It doesn't, she says, it can't be because of my Patreon, because this was way before my Patreon, which I'm looking at her social blade and I'm like, no girl, it wasn't, and you've only gained since starting Patreon. Why are you complaining? Like, I don't understand that. And then I'm like, and then she says at the end of it, you know, like, well, you can buy my beauty box, subscription box. Girl, I need my virginal fan for that one. What, ma'am? So you wonder why people don't like you? And then I'm like, oh, I get it. You're trolling. That's what you're doing. Let's put a video out talking about how everybody hates me. You know some drama channel will probably make a video off of it. I can't imagine who. And then you're like, oh, okay, so this is the video that I'm gonna do. I'm so fucking tired of trolling on YouTube, and I think everybody else is too. And I think that's why, let me just tell you my prediction in the next couple years, is that these YouTubers that troll with these sorry-ass, sketch-ass story times, and they come across entitled on their YouTube channels, I think their YouTube channels are gonna tank. I think people want real. I think real knows real on YouTube. I think people are tired of it, and I think that is the old days of YouTube from 5 or 6 years ago. I think people want what was there 10 years ago. I think they want unedited, raw footage, YouTube, vlogging, whatever it is. If they're a mommy vlogger, if they're a gaming channel, people don't care. They just want what's real, right? And you know, I was thinking about this because she says in there something to the effect of like, I don't know what's wrong with my story times. I just posted a story time the other day about high school, and you know what? I'm like, girl, when was the last time you were in high school? I mean, how old are you? I know you're in your 30s, okay? And then she says something about, she references Tana Mojo, about how Tana Mojo's videos are doing well, and she's 18 years old, my God! You're not 18, okay? You're not Tana fucking Mojo, girl. Get it through your head. You can't put out the same content as her. This kills me with these YouTubers. It's like, reinvent yourself, okay? Stevie Nicks. Rhiannon rings like a bell through the night, and wouldn't you? It never gets old. But anyway, Stevie Nicks is 69 fucking years old. She'll be 70 next year. She just had a duet with Lana Del Rey. She's an American Horror Story. She ain't sitting back there complaining about, ain't nobody buying Dreams no more. Ain't nobody buying Landslide no more. She's reinventing herself. She just did a duet with the hottest piece of shit out there in indie music, Lana Del Rey, okay? And she didn't say, put me front and center and make me the song. Hell no, girl, she knew where she was, up in the chorus, and everybody fucking ate it up. She's in a scene, 2 scenes of American Horror Story, one with Jessica Lange. People ate it up, they loved her. They were like, oh my God, Stevie Nicks is back, right? White witch, baby, don't ever, you can't put her down. She's 69. I mean, give me a break with these people complaining about all of this shit. It's just like, what's wrong with my channel? Well, come up with some new shit, okay? Here, you want to borrow my drama phone? Stop complaining about why your sad ass old gig ain't working no more and come up with something else. Let me just tell you, I was up in the Einstein Bagels today. This made me think of that. Okay, so I was up in the Einstein's Bagel today, and I noticed this Broderville Gazette. It's the most boring. Do y'all have these little county neighborhood magazines? I love them so much. But anyway, so I was reading through here, and I noticed, now, this guy right here, Charlie Parr, he does, you can go in here, he does poems too, see, I don't think so nice. But anyway, here's the poem. Settling in. I am going to settle in for a moment or two. I need to remember how important it is to be able to settle in. I think that every night when I pull my car up in the driveway. Okay, so anyway, but I'm reading about this, and talks about how he did this show, and his new album called Dog. My album, Dad as Fuck, is coming out. See, you got constantly thinking new stuff. I told my husband the other night, I said, my album's coming out next year. I'm producing it with my friend Jason, because my friend Jason, Melissa's husband, if y'all watch my vlog channel, he is a musician. He has a whole studio and everything. And I said to him the other night, I just kind of threw it out there, I said, you want to make an album with me, with my Dad as Fuck album? He was like, oh, that would be hilarious. So we're doing it. So I said it to Alex, and he goes, you're just like those RuPaul Drag Race queens. I said, sashay away, baby. No, ma'am. Okay, so anyway, but I noticed on here, at the underneath her, it says, Jessie Phelps opened the show. She sang right through a fountain set, or a Fountain Square power outage during her set. Now, baby, let me tell you, I don't know no Jessie, and I wasn't there for the power outage, but that's how you do it. The show goes on. You don't bitch and complain. You don't do all this kind of stuff. You don't just hocus pocus. I'm so tired of it, okay? I talked to my vlog for a long time last night. I talked about it in my YouNow stream too, about people forget this very one important thing, right? When you're making a video, when I'm making a video, okay, I'm not making a video to 5,000 or 10,000 or 60,000 people. I'm making this video for one person. For that one person out there, whoever you are, okay, that has come back and watched my content because you think I'm kind of funny, or you want to know what I have to say, or is he going to flip a fan? Obviously. Or all that kind of stuff. That's who you're coming for. You're not coming back here, you know, because I'm going to sit here and talk about, I'm losing fans, I'm losing fans, I'm losing subscribers, and blah, 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 and all that kind of stuff. People don't want to hear that, okay? They subscribe to your channel because they love you individually. So when you sit there and you talk about how many subs you're losing, how many views you're losing, because that's all that's important to these people anymore, are the subs and the views, the subs and the views, the subs and the views. I'm so tired of that old chain song. It's old, right? And what you're losing sight of when you say that is, I don't care about the subscribers that are staying. I'm more concerned about the subscribers that are leaving. Well, maybe you ought to make the ones that are staying feel a little bit more special. And she does say at the end of her video, and I'll give her credit for this, she says, for those of you, I hope you stick around for my next video. And then she's like, something about her beauty box. I'm like, girl, and then, and the Patreon and all this kind of stuff. So let's just go into her video. Since she asked people what they thought, let's just see and hear what she thought, okay? And so let me go in here. People hate me. She looked like a real, I will say this, her makeup as a scarecrow was real cute. And you know, like even though she's not my gig, I understand why people like her, right? And so then somebody said, I was honestly only here because of the, I'm not going to pick all the nice ones because y'all can read, they're half nice, they're half negative. I'm just going to read the ones that critique her. I was honestly only here because of the crazy story times, not to be mean, but after all those hospital videos, I stopped watching most of your videos. but I would never say I hate you. Now, I will say, a lot of people, because I don't want to read every single one of them, commented about her whole hospital thing of when she was in the hospital, all that kind of stuff. I'm not going to criticize the girl for that, okay? I'm not going to say whether she was exaggerating or whether it was real. I don't know. I wasn't there. I wish her all the best medically. I think that's horrible for anybody to do something negative about that. But I do think it changes the direction of your channel, and I do understand why people said that. But a lot of people said they stopped watching her when she started doing the hospital videos because they were too much, is what they said, right? And, you know, I think, like, I don't know, but they didn't, any of them say it negatively. They were like, I still love you, I just don't watch as many of your videos. She did say out there that she posts 11 videos a week, which I thought was interesting because I post 28 videos a week on 4 different channels. And people were like, well, you're saturating your channels. And I thought, you know, a lot of people have told me that, so maybe there's some truth to that, who knows? And then I'll read one. I still watch everything. I love you, girl. But if I was going to guess, I would guess it's the Patreon, says it's Christine Smith. And, you know, maybe that's it. But since her Patreon, she's gained subscribers. So I don't know. It's because you're changing and not in a good way. You're different, entitled, and pretty rude these days to your subscribers. You know, she posted something on Twitter the other day, and it said, if you haven't watched both of my videos I uploaded, you're not a real fan. You know, she does seem extremely entitled in her vlogs when she's, like, with her husband. You know, and I don't know. Is that who she really is, or has she changed? I don't know. For me, I just don't watch the same amount of videos anymore. I feel like every YouTuber does the same and collaborates with the same brands over and over again. I'm a bit bored. And she goes on. Okay. The story times just aren't very interesting anymore. It's just that you seem a little bit less genuine. Also, your husband tries too hard, as if you're making him read a script, if that makes sense. I don't watch the videos of you guys together because they make me feel uncomfortable. People ask all the time why my husband is not in videos. My husband is not in videos because he doesn't want to be in fucking videos, okay? He doesn't want to be a YouTube famous star. I love this fan so much. So he's not, okay? Don't force it. It seems forced. And I don't know. Maybe she's not forcing it. He has his own channel, so ain't nobody forcing him. It's because of your new Patreon, even though you say this happened before. Haven't you seen your videos about you asking for too much? Your husband is perfectly capable of getting a job, so are you. That is why. No hate. I wish you the best. Nobody was really that nasty in all of these, you know, you guys. Because you're always talking about Patreon. I think people knowing that you have to pay to view content is negative for some people, and I know that YouTube is a lot to blame for that. No, it's not. People are still making good money on YouTube, okay? Come out with some new stuff. Come out with, write a new book, okay? You know, like, I don't know, put out an album, Shannon. Do something creative. Do something different. Here, you want to talk about how you're not like Tana Mojo, but she said something about them being friends, or I don't know, something. Who'd care all day long? But yeah, I know I ain't the Tana Mojo. If I try to start doing the same videos that she did at 45, people be like, who the fuck do you think you are? I'm not stupid, okay? Don't try to be something that you're not. It comes across as fake, disingenuous, arrogant, and entitled. It's just the truth, okay? But if you want to be like Tana or get into that subscriber or you want to cross-pollinate, there's a smart way to do all that kind of stuff. I don't know why this fan will not open. I do not know why these people are not hiring me up, okay? Call Tana Mojo on the phone if you know her so well and say, I think we should do a story time together talking about our mutual high school experience that you had when you were in high school and I had when I was in high school, and we can give a learning experience at the end, and it could be like big sister, little sister. That would be so cute, right? Okay, so why don't you go do that, and y'all can cross-pollinate everybody's audiences. Oh, and like James Charles, when you take that idea from me, don't give me credit on it. Nobody ever gives me credit when they turn around and do every apology that I've scripted for everybody on my channel, everybody. Am I bitter? I mean, maybe a little bit. Why don't you give me a fucking shout out to these people a little bit, you know? Just saying. It's just that you yourself don't seem interested in what you are uploading. You seem to be more robotic and uninterested when you film, and you the stuff you are interested in and enthusiastic about the stuff we have to pay for. So people are really wondering what's going on with this Patreon, apparently. People stopped watching you because all you do is talk about YouTube revenue. Also, your content is unoriginal. Crying on camera, why are you guys not giving me more views? Rebuy my subscription box is unprofessional. I love you, but I think you're starting to go for more quantity over quality in terms of content. That's the one I was talking about. And see, I love all of your content. People are really nice, and I look forward to your videos, but at least for me, the fact that the real juicy, interesting videos are on Patreon, aside I have to pay out for pop now, girl. I told you not to start that Patreon. Now, these people want to sit there and they want to defend the Patreon of all these YouTubers. I don't know how I'd survive without Patreon. Somebody commented on my video last night. I won't say, but you can go watch her videos because I don't know if people like her or don't like her. I love her. But anyway, you know, she talked on my video about talking about the need to have Patreon to pay for like equipment and animation and all that kind of stuff. I totally understand that. I totally understand that all day long, okay? If you are using the money you make on Patreon to go back in, like a nonprofit, to what you are making on YouTube that you then make AdSense money off of, I totally get it, okay? But for us to go buy a membership to buy you a new house, baby, people don't want to do that, okay? And is it really that juicy over there? I done seen the old Twitter. I don't need it that juicy, okay? That's just me. Maybe some people really want to see all that. I don't know. I don't know what people want anymore, but I do think it's a really interesting conversation, and I think people are pretty consistent with here. So if somebody came to me and said, okay, based on that information, what would you do? And I read about 50 of the comments, okay? I'd say I'd stop my Patreon and I would do it at the beginning of the year. I'd say I'm going to do it through the end of the year so I can put out all the kind of sassy-ass content y'all want to see that doesn't make money on YouTube. I put all kinds of videos up, they make money on YouTube. So anyway, I don't get when people say that. I really don't, okay? It makes me wonder if there's truth to it or not. And I'm not saying that she's a liar. I'm just saying that's not my case. That's not my experience. So I would say I'm going to keep it Patreon through January, and then I'm getting rid of it, and I'm going to put all the information on there that y'all want to see now. The scandalous story times, the dirty pictures, if she has any, I don't know. All that kind of stuff, I'm going to change that. I'm going to go back and sit in my bedroom because y'all like that. I won't put Travis's as many videos because y'all don't seem to like him in his videos, and I'll really have a humble moment, and I'll go, I don't know, to Rwanda and work with the women over there that have been abused for years and years and years so I can see how fucking wonderful I have it on a daily basis. The lack of humility and gratitude with a lot of these people just fucking kills me. So, I don't know. You know, it's like, we are so blessed to be able to come on a platform like YouTube on a daily basis and make videos talking about whatever we want to make them about. And if we don't make money off of that, we still can post the videos. And if we want to have our voice heard, our voice can still be heard. And it's a fantastic, amazing thing. And I feel like it's a pleasure every day to be able to do that, to interact with you guys, to meet new people on a daily basis, and to find content that I continue to love as an uber fan of YouTube. I'm so tired of the complaining. I love you guys, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.